If you walk through any modern high-end shopping district today, you are immediately assaulted by chaotic visual noise. The assumption is that covering yourself in recognizable brands projects success. But broadcasting wealth this aggressively achieves the exact opposite, signaling insecurity rather than genuine generational status. This is the loud money approach. The wearer relies entirely on a heavily branded price tag to do the talking, hoping the logo alone communicates their value to the world. In an economy where anyone with a credit card can buy a piece of hype, showing true exclusivity requires an entirely different, nearly invisible language. Enter the old money aesthetic. It is a deliberate philosophy of quiet luxury and strict understatement that rejects modern flash. To understand this look, we have to trace it back to its foundational inspiration, classic European aristocratic heritage. This heritage places the aesthetic on a timeline that operates independently of modern fashion's seasonal churn. The goal here is restraint. You project undeniable sophistication and wealth without ever demanding the room's attention. Building this aesthetic starts at the absolute baseline with the materials themselves. You have to entirely avoid synthetic fabrics in favor of highly tactile, natural textiles. The core wardrobe relies on a specific triad of high-quality fabrics: the softness of cashmere, the breathability of linen, and the structure of fine wool. This diagram illustrates the necessary shift in color theory. Watch as the bright, saturated neon blocks dissolve away, seamlessly replaced by a minimalist grid of earthy, grounded swatches like navy blue, beige, charcoal gray, and olive green. These specific neutral tones are chosen because they lack the aggressive energy of bright colors. Instead, they convey permanence, maturity, and a quiet respect for your surroundings. By layering high-quality textures in muted tones, the base canvas communicates immense value through physical feel and subtle visual depth, rather than shouting with visual noise. On top of that canvas, the aesthetic relies on an unbreakable uniform of core garments to build its structural silhouette. For casual sportswear, the ultimate anchor is a well-fitted polo shirt. Below that, pair the polo with tailored trousers. The specific architectural drape and fit signal the garment was custom-tailored, rather than pulled off an arbitrary store rack. When you need formal elevation, the required anchors switch to a classic double-breasted blazer, distinguished by its overlapping front panels, and a pair of brown suede loafers. These specific silhouettes have survived for decades precisely because they prioritize architectural fit and heritage over whatever happens to be trending this season. Even with the right garments, the aesthetic collapses without rigorous attention to grooming and accessories. These requirements are strict. Pulling this off requires a meticulously clean haircut and a sharp, well-maintained jawline to project absolute personal discipline. And for hardware, the only necessary piece of jewelry is a minimalist vintage watch. Choosing an understated timepiece over a massive diamond-encrusted face signals a disciplined restraint associated with inherited wealth. In the world of quiet luxury, it is these meticulous, consistently maintained micro-details that serve as the true markers of wealth. When you combine the natural fabrics, the tailored silhouettes, and the meticulous grooming, you reveal an interesting paradox. Looking effortlessly wealthy is actually a highly engineered illusion. Maintaining this aesthetic daily without appearing to try requires intense discipline, careful curation, and a deep understanding of sartorial history. This discipline stands in contrast to the instant gratification found in modern retail. While anyone can buy a logo-heavy shirt, mastering this look requires time and a practiced eye for heritage. True elegance and quiet luxury are never about the brand printed on your chest. They are found in the deliberate, timeless confidence you embody every single day.